Alright, welcome in. So this is gonna be my first episode or part of my new series, my first series here on Farming Sim 25. So I've been watching a bunch of these playthroughs on YouTube after being inspired by, good old Clarkson's Farm's newest season, and I've fallen in love with this game. So I'm just like, I don't know, I'm motivated. I want to do something, so I decided to, let's record a playthrough. Let's just go for it. So you catch me here in God, I always stumble through this Hutan Pantai, which I actually looked up on Google Translate, and it's Indonesian for coastal forest. So I think I'm just gonna call it coastal forest because why not? It's easier to say. Um, but yeah, so we just got a call from Gramps from old Walter. He wants us to come take over the farm, so we're gonna head up there and check it out. I just sold the insurance company. Moved out here and stuff like that. Figured I'd join in the family business. After Gramps retired from the army, he picked up here in apparently Indonesia. And settled down and started to farm. No surprise there. So we got a little bit of money in the bank right now. I bought myself a big new fancy truck. Normally I'm a car guy, but if I'm gonna join the farming world, might as well get a truck. And as far as trucks go, it's pretty sweet, man. It's pretty sweet. Like I said, I'm not a truck guy, but man, come on. Don't this thing look mean? Old 2500 HD. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna hop in here. We're gonna head over to Gramps' farm.
The lights that pass. Ooh. Oh yeah, those that pass.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna what's the interior look like? Ooh. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice. I like that. But yeah, we're gonna head over here to Gramps' farm. Ooh. It's rolling cold, huh? We're gonna head over. I got so distracted. Hey, we're gonna head over to Gramps' farm. We're gonna check out what he's got going on. We're gonna see if we can keep it in the lines here. This thing's a bit big, but we're gonna see what he's got going on. Oh God, steering. Woo, woo. We're gonna see if we can start up this, rebuilding this farm. Oh, now you take off? Bet they brake checked me and then took off. We're gonna see if we can build up this farming empire here. Be going the same way out. Oh. Are you heading up to Gramps' farm? Is this one of my neighbors? Driving like an asshole. Man, we're gonna have problems. It's one of my neighbors. Oh God. I gotta learn how to drive a truck, man. Oh, see, brake checked me again. What's with these drivers around here? I'd say something, but uh, saying drivers back here in the States aren't that bad. Just saying. All right, so we're pulling up to the house here. That's right. Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna hop out here. Seems like we got a bit of equipment. What is this little guy? Bro, how do I fit in this? There's no way. There's no way I fit in this thing. What's this little scooter drive system? Yeah, there's no way I'm getting in this thing. I'm 6'3", man. There's no shot. There's no chance I'm fitting in this thing. Oh man, look at this. And what are you supposed to put in the bag? Okay, I gotta get out of this. Alright, looks like we got some equipment here. Let's go up here. Let's see Gramps. Here's Gramps. Oh, Walter. What do you got to say?
Well, hello there. Nice of you wanting to help. Come back later or check with your neighbors.
Okay.
Sure.
Nah, I don't need anything. I need to get to work. So, let's check out and see what we got here on the farm. So it looks like we got a couple pieces of land. We got 27 up here, which is in front of the house. We got 28 over here. We got 30 and we got 31. So let's head over here. Oh, who's that guy? Gramps. Is there something you need to tell me about? Why are they both staring at me? They both just... Yeah, if I move over here, he's looking at me. He's following me. He's following me with his eyes. That's creepy. I don't know who you are, guy, but we got problems. Okay. So looks like nothing's planted. We need some lime though. Let's head over this way. Whew. Oh, I forgot to turn off that fast speed. And then we got, looks like a nice little silo here. Here's our next farm. So this one needs plowing. Alright, so nothing planted here either. But if we move over here, the rice is ready to harvest. So we got some rice here that needs harvesting. And looks like we got 2 more paddy fields full of rice. So let's cycle through here. Got a little grain fucking move stuff around. Old tractor. Gramps, do you not know how to back in? Why have you pulled into every spot? Tactical parking, my guy. So we got a tractor here. Got the Massey. Got the rice planter. And the rice harvester. So this is what we're looking for. We're going to head over this field. We're going to harvest up this rice. We need to start making some money and building that farming empire. Yeah. He's 226.3 hours. We're putting in some work. Let's get it over here. Let's kick her on. Activate our lawn. Ooh. No, 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 no. Deactivate the AI work. I accidentally activated the AI work. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to do this. There we go. Get our GPS lines going. There we go. Now we're harvesting. I'm gonna get this harvested up. And then I'll come back and we'll see what's next on the agenda.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
That was a bit of a mess. So for this last field here, I decided to, after I did the headlands, I was gonna set an AI worker to do the up and down so I could go make a cup of coffee. And I come back, and apparently the truck was just enough in his way that he was blocked. Normally the AI workers are pretty good, but not this time. So he was blocked by the truck and ended up only doing like 1 or 2 passes, I guess, while I was making some coffee. And then I come back, and I go to set the cruise control and just let it run the line so I can take a drink. And I look up, and the harvester's just cutting through the middle of the field. So I'm just like, oh man, what a nightmare for this last field. But the rice harvest is done. We got to check prices, see when the best time to sell is, see if we need to sell now, or throw it in the silo and wait for a better month when the prices are higher. and then we'll start figuring out what we're gonna do with these fields, what we're gonna plant. Because like we got a cultivator, we got a seeder. Oh man, it's quite the experience so far here on the the old coastal forest. All right. Oh, all right. Where am I? Okay, it spit me out the back. All right, let's run back over here and grab our truck. I toggle through, man, but there's too many vehicles right now to figure out which one's which. So let's head over here to the truck. Yeet. All right, let's check prices here. So we got to go down here to rice. So it looks like last month was the peak. We're in a small valley. See, if you look, July was the peak, August is a slight downturn, and September goes back up. But as I'm looking at the prices, it looks like, oh, that's the train though, and the train costs $1,000 to rent. So, but everything's still on the up and up. So my choice is, looks like the canning factory is the best one right now. I can sell it now, or I can wait a month and hope it goes up. I think at this point I'm just going to sell it. It's a small harvest. What do we got? 62, 61 liters, so a little over 6,000 liters. So at that price, we might make an extra $500 or $600 if we wait and the price goes up. But I think I'm just going to go for it. So where's the canning factory? Okay, so the canning factory is down in the southeast corner of the map in the city. So we're going to head to the city. We're going to go ahead and sell this rice. Get a little bit of money. See, if you look right now up in the top right corner, that's what we got right now. I got a little over 9,600. Like I said, I got that. Plus I bought my truck outright, to be a real farmer. And that's what they're starting with. That's the leftover remnants my insurance company sold from moving out here. That I've been wanting to use, and it's only fuck out of here. No way that just happened. No. Oh, but we saved it. Get out of here. I don't know how, man. I don't know how. I thought we were about to lose all of our rice. But there's a tractor I'm wanting to use, and I'm buying it immediately after this. All right, let's see how much we get for this rice here. Oh, look at that money go up. Money, money, money. All right, so it looks like we made about 21,000. So let's head back to the farm. And then I gotta press.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive.
Alright, so let's open up the menu. Let's check out the discounts first. Ooh. Nice combine. Can't afford that. I can't afford this. Ooh. Base horsepower 205 goes up to 295. Playing this game, what I figured out is, the only problem though is any tractor below like 250, 300 horse is just kind of like, it's alright as a starter, but if it has less than like 250, 300 horse, it becomes pretty obsolete pretty quick. You really need like a 300 plus horsepower tractor to like do some real farming in this, some real yard work, because otherwise you're stuck with implements, like your cultivators and your plows and your seeders and planters and everything, that just aren't very wide, so they take way longer. And if you want something with a decent amount of width, 6, 9, 12 or even more meters wide, like, you need some horsepower. And this one is very tempting, but it's not what I'm here to get. Like, I like the class. It's under normal playthrough circumstances, I probably would have bought this, but I'm so dead set on getting this other tractor. And let's find it. Wait, it's in here. There it is. The Lamborghini. Oh god, I've been wanting this so bad. I want this tractor so bad. And it's not the most powerful tractor. Like, it's only got 258 horsepower, but it's just at that cutoff. And for early game, it's going to be so nice. Oh, just look at it. Jeremy would be proud. Bow wow! God, I can't wait. All right, let's check out the wheels. I definitely want to go wide tires and weights. For $3,000, totally worth it. Beacon lights, we'll just leave that standard because I prefer the rotating beacon lights over the flashing ones, like the strobes. We're not going to put a front loader on it yet. Yeah, let's throw on some warning signs. Why not? But yeah, front loader attacher and protection, we're not going to put that on yet because I don't know if I mentioned it or not yet, but I watched a lot of playthroughs and people fall into this trap of pallet hell, as I call it, where it's just like pallets. Every episode, it seems like watching their playthroughs, they're just moving pallets and moving pallets. It's pallets of wood, it's pallets of lettuce, it's pallets of, milk and wool, and it's pallets and pallets. And I refuse to fall into that trap. My favorite part is harvest time. Just like Clark said in the newest season, man. I love harvesting. Combines, let's get some grain, corn harvesting. Harvesting is the best part of this game. It's so satisfying. So if I do anything on the farm, any greenhouses, any productions or anything like that on this playthrough, I'm setting them to automatically sell. Even if I lose out on a little bit of money, like I refuse to sit there and load and unload a million pallets and just becoming a trucking simulator. I want to farm the land, man. So we're not going to get the front loader attachment. I got the plate set for this month. When I was doing the testing on PC and getting some of my settings, I did a little test for a few hours yesterday just to get PC graphic settings and things like that where I wanted them. But yeah, so as you see, it's 188K, but I installed this sweet little mod called financing, and I don't want to use it all the time, but there's financing in real life, so why not put financing in the game, That's my thought. I like it. So we're going to check out the finance options. We got 3 options here. We got 6 months for about $32K a month. We got 1 year for about 16 and a half and 2 years for 8,700 roughly. But there's that interest. So the tractor's 188. Geez, 10% of that's going to be like almost 19 grand on top of this. So we're going to be paying like over 200K for this. I think to prevent it from being too broken, I'm going to do 6 months, which means we got to really do some serious work each month to pay off that $32,000 a month. But I think it's the best option here. Or maybe I do 1 year. No. Let's do 6 months, man. Let's push it, $32K a month. I think that's reasonable. We can earn $32K a month. And since I'm already kind of, doing something that I'm not paying the full price, might as well make it a little more difficult, So yeah, we're going to go 6 months on this bad boy. I can fetch my purchase at the shop. And let's go check this bad boy out. Yeah, because this old crusty thing, 216.2 hours? Nah. I mean, it's a cool looking tractor. We're gonna get the Lambo, and there she is. Oh, I've been wanting to use this thing so bad since I saw the mod. Check out the lights here. Whoa, it's a lot of lights, man. It's a lot of lights. Yes, rotating beacon. Rotating beacons are best. I don't know why, especially when you drive through areas and it like flashes off the walls or the tunnels and stuff like that. But here she is. We got the Lambro. Yeah. Alright. Let's head back to the farm. We need sure there's some plowing to do, some cultivating to do, some work to do. And now that we got the new tractor, it's gonna be so But now that we're back, I got some bad news. And that's the good old Gramps over here, Mr. Walter, neglected to tell me that the farm wasn't doing so well financially. And we're in a bit of debt. So the bank called just after I sold off the rice and picked up the Lambo. And they're seizing the farm. They're taking the farm, they're taking all the equipment. Luckily, my truck's under the new farming empire's name. It's not under, Gramps' farm's name. It's in mine. And the new Lambo's under my name, but everything else, unfortunately, has gotta go. We gotta go in here. We gotta go up to vehicles. We got the Agco, it's gotta go. We got the Ape, it's gotta go. Sold. 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 Not the Lambo. Sold. 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 And sold. And now we got the farm, man. They're seizing the farm too. It's the beehive. Sold. What we got over here? This shed, gone. Shed, gone. Another shed, gone. Why do you have so many garden sheds, bro? Gone. Rice greenhouse, gone. Mushroom greenhouse, gone. Silo, gone. Rice paddy, gone. Everything's gone. The bank's seizing it all. Well, old Gramps lied to me and didn't tell me about all this debt. So I got here. Luckily, I got the rice out just in time. But everything's got to go. The land, it's got to go too. They're seizing it all. Sold. Sold. Gone. Oh. And sold. Now you might look up in the bank balance in the top right corner and see, hey, we made about $500,000. About that. Oh, the bank seized all $480K that we just made. Because they seized all the vehicles, they seized all the land, they seized everything. So now, we got a truck, and we got a Lambo, and we need to figure out how to pay Gramps' debt off. And turns out, he owed quite a bit. As you see here, down at the bottom right corner, he owes $1 million. Ouch. So, with a financed Lambo, a paid off truck, and just over $86K in the bank, we gotta find a way to make $1 million, pay off his loan and the debts that he saddled us with and tricked us and didn't tell us about. Man, I thought I was a good businessman. I had a really good insurance company going, but I didn't look at the fine print. And now we got to find a way to pay this off. So for starters, we're going to need a house. We're going to need a home or something. And I've been eyeing this little plot here. It's only 56,000. Let's visit it real quick. It's got canola that's ready to harvest here. So if we buy this, we can rent a combine, harvest up this canola, and, make a little bit of money to get us going. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead, we're going to buy this land. That hurts. That puts us at just under 30K. We're going to bring the tractor. We're going to bring the Silverado down. Go check out our new land. And since we don't have enough to afford a house yet, I think we might be living in a tent. Temporary, you know. We got a little bit of space on the sides. We could throw a tent down. We can sleep in the tent. And hopefully enough to rent a cheap combine. Still make some sort of profit, because that's going to chew into our profits. Have to rent out a combine and a header, and might have to rent out a trailer to move the grain to Salt Lake. Hopefully it's a good price for it right now. If not, we're going to have to get a small silo to store it. Or if we get like a trailer that's cheap enough and we don't have that much of harvest, we can just store it in the trailer for a few months. Make sure we get your own cover, something like that. Yeah. We're gonna have to figure it out. So our plot of land is this little area back here behind the shop. So we're gonna be right next door to the shop, which is gonna be good. And here it is here. So it's not particularly big plot of land, but it is our land, you know? And I think after we harvest this up, we might just scrap the field. And this will be our new farming hub. You know, we'll put a big garage here, we'll pave it, we'll put a house in that back corner there, and this can be our new hub for farming. And then in the future we can buy some of these bigger lands around, because we're gonna need some space to put down a house, and there's not a lot of space around here. So I think that's the plan, you know. But for now, we need to get the truck down here because we don't own this house no more. Gramps, you know, he hustled me. He's going to live with, you know, some of his ladies, you know, in retirement. Ooh, got air there. Retirement. After he saddled us with all that, you know, debt. Ah, crafty old fox, man, I'm telling you. He got me. He got me good. We're going to head over here. You know what? This truck's worth quite a bit. It doesn't have too many miles on it. I mean, I just bought it biking out here. It might be a good option to potentially, because we do own it outright. We're not financing the truck. Truck's paid in cash. You know, it was my celebration gift. For selling my company, they come over to be a farmer. Yeah, I think we might be able to just park this right here. I don't think they'll mind. We just take a little bit of their, you know, space here. I think that might have to be an option. You know, and this truck's worth a lot, but I'm gonna miss it. We might have to buy it back in the future. Maybe start with a smaller truck. Oh man, it's so nice though. But I think that's gonna have to be an option, because we don't have any equipment. We don't have anything else. You know, we could probably put like a little tent down maybe. Let's check out the farmhouses here. Yeah. Just to get us by, I think what we're going to do is we'll throw a little tent down. Now we have somewhere to sleep. We got the tractor. I think the truck's going to have to go though. $4,000 to lease this, but it'll allow us to harvest that canola on a field.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help.
Alright, so we've got that part sorted. I think first things first is we need to see what canola prices look like. So canola looks like, oof, August, it's almost bottomed out. So if we wait a few more months till December, looks like we'll make about another 500 to 600 for every 1,000 liters. So that's potentially another $2,500 to $3,000 off of this. Ooh, you know, with how badly we're in debt, I really think we should hold off on selling this. Which means don't need a trailer, but what I can do is pull this over here for now. We'll park this by the truck. Just block off this entrance up here at the shop. They don't look too busy as is, and there's several other entrances. Let's pull this over here. Let's park this up right here for now. Alright, make sure we're not poking out the road. Alright. Back off. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to level this field out because I can see there's a bit of a slope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to level this out. We're going to put down some asphalt. We're going to put down some foundation. We'll build us a garage for our future, you know, for our tractor and our future implements and tools. We'll put down the cheapest grain silo I can find. You know, I'll look through some mods. Maybe I can find a cheap one in the mod section. We'll put down a grain silo. We'll store the canola in the grain silo temporarily until December when the prices go up, right? And we'll put a spot for our tent for where our future house will go. But in order to do those things, I don't think 25K is going to be enough. So we're going to need some money. And it saddens me because I just bought this truck. Let me come over. I just bought this thing to be a real boy, right? So I can get up here, sliding off the hood. Man, see, it's so fresh and new and waxed. Look at this. Look at this. You just slide on it, man. Look at that. Oh, God, I feel bad walking on her, but she's a truck, man. She's meant to, you know, handle it. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to sell the truck, get what money we can out of it. Hopefully, you know, prices are still good and I don't lose too much. We'll buy it back in the future. You know, maybe not this specific one, but another one. We'll get one in the future. But I think I'm going to have to sell this off. And the start of the next episode, we're going to start working on building our farming hub, so to speak, over there. We're going to level out. See that slope? You can't build buildings on that, right? So we're going to level it out. We'll put down a garage. We'll put down our tent in our temporary area where our farmhouse will go. We'll put down a cheap grain silo. We'll store the canola, and we'll return the combine. But that's going to be it for this first episode. I don't know how long it's going to be. It's going to take me a few episodes to figure out how long I need to record, to edit, to how long I need to record and then edit those videos to see how long they'll be, you know, but yeah, till next time, bye.